Uber driver assaulted by Lagos security personnel during Endsars protest demands 500 million naira compensation. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. During the attack, some protesters and journalists filmed some of the tense moments of assaults. The news in detail. An Uber driver, Âśśâult Clement, who was physically assaulted by security agents who fired tear gas canisters to disperse protesters, marking the one-year anniversary of the Endsars campaign in the Lekki Tollgate area of Lagos State, has demanded 500 million naira as compensation from the Lagos State government. Sahara reporters had on Wednesday reported that some protesters and journalists suffered varied forms of attacks from security agents during a clampdown on residents at the toll gate. During the attacks, some protesters and journalists filmed some of the tense moments of assault. Several video clips show security agents, including men of the Rapid Response Squad, the Lagos State Environmental and Special Offences Unit Task Force, the Nigerian Police Force, and the Lagos Neighboring Safety Corps, amongst others, brutalizing journalists and protesters. One of the videos which went viral showed the security agents, particularly policemen and officers of the N500M, subjecting Clement to dehumanizing torture as he struggled against being locked up in a Black Maria. Despite his pleas for mercy to validate his claim of being an Uber driver, one of the cops slapped him as the N500M official pepper-sprayed his eyes. Clement, in a letter to the Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, signed by his lawyer, Inibehe F. Young, demanded a public apology from the government. We have written to the Lagos State government or through the Attorney General of Lagos State to demand payment of a sum of 500 million naira as compensation to Mr. Âśśâult Clement for the gross violation of his fundamental human right to dignity of the human person, personal liberty and property, and for the deprivation of a source of livelihood and the destruction of his vehicle. A statement by F. Young read. Âśśâult Clement is the innocent Uber driver that was assaulted by some officers of the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps, LNSC, and Nigeria Police Force during the first anniversary of the Endsars protest at Lekki Tollgate in Lagos. In addition to payments of monetary compensation, we also demanded that the disciplinary measures be taken against the culprits who assaulted Âśśâult and they should be prosecuted in court in line with the Anti-Torture Act and the Criminal Law of Lagos State. Also, we are equally demanding a written apology from the state government. It should be noted that the vehicle of Mr. Âśśâult had been returned but in a bad condition. The agents of the state government broke and damaged the front windscreen of his Toyota Corolla. The vehicle was in good condition before it was towed away on Wednesday, 20th October 2021. But upon reaching where the vehicle was taken to on Friday, 22nd October 2021, Âśśâult saw the destruction done to his vehicle by agents of the state government. The implication is that he cannot use the vehicle to earn a living until it is repaired. My attention has also been drawn to the public statement by the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Agency, LNSA, wherein it is stated that 2 officers of the agency were subjected to orderly room trial, found guilty of assault and general unruly behavior, and suspended for 2 months. While we commend the Lagos State for admitting that the conduct of its agents was criminal and unprofessional, we find the 2-month suspension meted on the 2 officers grossly insufficient and unacceptable. It is not a deterrent. The officers should be dismissed and diligently prosecuted in the court of law to serve as a deterrent to others. Finally, we are expecting the Lagos State government to respond to our modest demands within 48 hours, or we will have no other option but to commence legal proceedings to seek redress for Âśśâult. Wow. Protesters come out to protest. Welcome to Nigeria, where as a protester, as an electorate or citizens of Nigeria, and you step out to make your voice heard, to join your voice with that of others so that you can get the attention of the government, so that the government can at least have a change of heart and know the kind of situation the masses are, because it is seeming like they need to walk in the shoes of these masses for them to understand that these people are really, really not happy and are suffering. You go about doing your business activities or your daily job looking for what to eat, and you are in by any way, maybe just passing by along the same route, you're harassed and assaulted. You become a criminal and an enemy of this nation once you come out and say this government, there is bad governance. Once you come out and say things should go well. Once you come out and air your voice and exercise your fundamental civil right, what happens? You are being termed in the name of the country and in the name of the state, and in fact, you are going to be named as terrorists. Meanwhile, people that came, maim, rape, kidnap, destroy property, cause loss of life, cause bloodbaths, send people to IDP centers on a daily basis. They roam around the street free. In fact, they are giving money once they kidnap people. Money to eat, money to buy champagne, money to live a luxurious lifestyle, while the masses keep suffering. And you keep asking yourself, this country is under democracy in disguise. It's under dictatorship in disguise, because that is what you would only say. That is all what you will say, because the fundamental civil rights of every Nigerian exist. It is seeming like because these particular people are not in power, they're not political, these things become, they only exist on ink and paper. And you ask yourself, what is going on? Saying protesters do not have the right to protest is like saying in the next coming month they should nothing should hold that is looking or seeming like the gathering of people for political campaigns. Yes. If they are going to be arrested, then it should be that people coming out for political campaigns too should be arrested as well. That is just it. What is good for the good is good for the gander, and what is bad is bad. Nobody should call a spade a sparrow. That should be done. If protesters are going to be arrested and dehumanized, not that it is right, but also those coming out to campaign and they are going to be rallying the streets, going from one place to other, telling people that they are going to do what they